Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Divinely Transformed. My name is Lisa, and whether you're new or returning, I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Taurus's monthly reading for February 2022. Let me remind you that these are public general readings. Some, none, or all of it may apply to your situation, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Also keep in mind that time is fluid, not linear, so this could have already happened, this could be happening right now, or this could happen in the future. If the story resonates with you, of course. And also keep in mind that everyone has free will to change the outcome of any situation for any reason. So, if I say that communication could happen, it could happen, but it also might not, because everyone has the free will to take action or not. So let's go ahead and get started. So in the pre-shuffle, look, here you are, Taurus, showing up as the Queen of Pentacles. Nurture yourself and those that you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful. Practical and wise advice. And also, you showed up at the bottom of this deck as the Empress, because Taurus is the Empress too. It's Libra, Taurus, Cancer energy. So you're definitely showing up in your energy. So, if you are a feminine Taurus, you are definitely in your power right now. So congratulate yourself. You should be very proud. You're a very hard worker and you're very abundant. You're very loving and you're very generous. Holy Spirit, what does Taurus and their cross watchers need to know for the month of February? Thank you. The King of Cups reversed. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. This is someone who is not safe to trust. They don't have the ability to accomplish many things at once. Taurus, it's time to follow your creative passions and don't let this person distract you. Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So the King of Cups in reverse is someone who doesn't reveal their feelings at all. They're not loving, they're not kind, and they're not trustworthy. They could also be perverted. So they could just be someone who just wants to come in for sex. But it doesn't have to always mean that. But it definitely means that this person is not connected to their emotions and they're not trustworthy. And it is not safe to have anything to do with this person. Holy Spirit, what else does Taurus and their cross watchers need to know about this King of Pentacles reversed? What else does Taurus and their cross watchers? Yep, Two of Pentacles. It's important to have balance right now, Taurus. It's important to be working on your second house and not pay this person any attention. The second house is the house of Taurus. Self-value, self-worth, the money that you make, your possessions, and how you feel about your body. It's important to have balance and be balanced. You might be working multiple jobs or projects at once, but make your work fun. What else does Taurus and their cross watchers need to know for February 2022? Thank you. Nine of Wands reversed. This King of Cups is not determined to move forward. They really need to balance themselves. They're not prepared for any possibility, but you are, Taurus. So just, Taurus, just stay determined and move forward. The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords reversed. This is this King of Cups in reverse. This is someone that has betrayed you. And this situation is over and you're free of this person. And they're wanting to come back around. They want you to surrender to them and their whims, but don't be fooled by this person. This person hasn't changed at all. They're only looking to betray you again here. You've done a lot of hard work to put the past behind you and heal yourself, Taurus. New opportunities for happiness have followed. You put the past behind you. You've done the work. At the top of the deck is the Lovers in reverse. This is someone who you've been in some type of relationship with in the past. This is an ex wanting to come back around. There was a lot of disharmony and chaos in this connection. You could have Gemini in your chart, or they, or both of you could have Gemini in your chart. But the King of Cups reverse doesn't have the ability to make choices from their heart, because their heart chakra is blocked and they're untrustworthy. They're very toxic. This King of Cups reverse doesn't know how to make deep emotional commitments at all. And they still don't. They don't believe in the power of love. They're not coming back around for love. Holy Spirit, please clarify the King of Cups reverse with the Kipper deck. They're imprisoned. Imprisoned in their own mind, imprisoned by their emotions, imprisoned by their childhood wounds. They could even be in jail. Take it how it resonates for you. Or they might be going to jail, literally, in the physical sense. This person is very much trapped. 29 breaks down to an 11. And they're only coming to trap and imprison you through seduction. So don't fall for it. You've already released this person. You've put the past behind you. You've healed. All this person wants to do is trap you again. So Taurus, you've really done a lot of work on yourself. The 11th house of Aquarius is about achievements and goals and aspirations and healing and humanitarianism. You're very much ruling the 11th house, and this other person is not. The Two of Pentacles. Unexpected income. So Taurus, you could have gotten some unexpected income recently. And this King of Cups reverse is seeing dollar signs when they think of you. They're coming to use you for money. So don't be fooled by this person. If they come back around to communicate whatever they say, You can't trust them. They're only looking for a handout. This has I just saw 1010 on my counter, so the link will be in the description box below for the angel numbers index, as it always is. This could be about the ninth house of Sagittarius. Either one of you could have Sagittarius in your chart, or both of you could. Sagittarius is about religion, spirituality, long-distance travel, expansion, philosophy, and psychology. Whether you, Taurus, or whether it was the cross watcher, but somebody has done a lot of work on themselves. They've done a lot of work in their second house. Self-value, self-worth, the money that they make, their possessions, and how they feel about their body. And they've utilized the ninth house to their advantage to do so. Through spirituality, religion, long-distance travel, expansion, philosophy, and psychology. You've really done the work. This King of Cups in reverse is not. They're really jealous of your success. And they don't want to see you succeed. They just want to take your money. They want to take your dignity, and they want to trap and imprison you. Please clarify the Nine of Wands reversed. Yep. You've changed. This person has not. You've changed. You've moved on. You've definitely harnessed the power of the ninth house to your advantage, while this other person has done absolutely nothing to change their situation, themselves, or anything. So, if you're the one that's done all this work and growth and change and put the past behind you, and you've healed from this person and this situation that used to be your lover or some kind of partner or whatever, like, congratulations. You've really achieved high success here. I can't say the same for the King of Cups in reverse, though. Please clarify the Ten of Swords reversed. Message of concern in reverse. So they're concerned, but you're not. Maybe you haven't gotten any messages. This person wants to come in and use you some more. This is someone who is secretly married. Or was secretly married, or you could have been married to this person with marriage in reverse. This King of Cups is the main male, and also a wealthy man in the reverse. They're coming around for money. This is somebody who you used to have a live-in partnership with. You could have been married to this person. They could have been secretly married to someone else, and you could have been an unsuspected mistress. So it could be different for all of you. But no matter what the situation, you have definitely taken the initiative, changed yourself, done the work on yourself, and you've moved away from this person. Please clarify the Lovers reverse. There is a privileged lady. So for many of you, this person still has a wife that they financially support. They may or may not live with them, but they're still married and there's still financial ties. This King of Cups in reverse is very much imprisoned in this marriage because they don't have self-value, self-worth to get themselves out of this situation. This privileged lady has this King of Cups reversed by the balls, taking all their money from them. This King of Cups reverse is trapped because they need a new perspective. They don't think that they can get themselves out of this situation. They're obligated to this privileged lady for whatever reason. That's their choice to make. But it is not fair of them to try to imprison anyone else into a sexual or a financial relationship with no love. Just because they're imprisoned in a loveless marriage that they have financial ties to. So basically what this karmic masculine is doing is projecting how they're trapped and wanting to imprison someone else with them just so they can get their financial and sexual demands met. While this person's a pussy and continues to fork out money to their wife here. Well, they don't love them either. This karmic masculine does not have the balls to follow their own heart, to do the right thing. They don't have any kind of moral authority or integrity at all. They're very sexually and financially motivated. It's just a form of prostitution. Perverting the institution of marriage. Holy Spirit, please clarify these energies further for Taurus and their cross watchers. Goddess of the Moon in the reverse. This is someone who is not connected to spirituality in a positive way. It could be this karmic masculine. It could be this privileged lady. It could be both of them. They could be doing black magic rituals. But according to the phases of the moon, against you to try to get you to come back. So they can continue to use you some more. 52 breaks down to a 7. It's the 7th house of Libra and partnerships in the reverse. This person does not know how to be a loving partner to anyone. And you cannot trust them. This is like the High Priestess in the reverse. They don't follow their intuition. Their intuition could very well be blocked. But they definitely are doing negative spell work on people to try to get this money and sex to keep people imprisoned. They just want to keep people blocked, stuck, and trapped. Especially you, Taurus. I see you as abundant. Clarifying the 2 of Pentacles and unexpected income is cornucopia. You're the Empress. You're abundant. And they only see dollar signs when it comes to you. So if they come in talking about how much they love and miss you, and it's definitely weird because this person very, they were very unloving in the past, and they still are. Don't let them fool you. All they want is your money. And to keep you trapped, stuck, and blocked. Because this person's lazy and they don't want to do any of the work for themselves to better their situation. Because if they did, they would be getting divorced and cutting off their financial ties to this privileged lady. Financial and all ties. But no, they still have ties to this person. So if this resonates with you and you know that they have financial ties to a baby mama or an ex-wife or a current wife, they still have those ties. This person's definitely motivated by their second chakra. They're very lustful. All they're interested in is sex and money. This is prostitution. So don't fall for their tricks. You've gotten yourself out of this situation. You've healed. You put the past behind you. Keep the past in the past, Taurus and cross watchers. This person does not mean you well. If they do return. 36 breaks down to a 9. We have 999 in the same row here. 9 of Wands. The change card has a 9, and this is another 9. This situation is over. It's dead. It's done. It's in the past, and it needs to stay there. Because you have done the work through the 9th house of Sagittarius. You have definitely really, that's how you're abundant. You've definitely connected to your Sagittarian energy in the positive. And it's definitely noticeable. What else does Taurus and their cross watchers need to know for the month of February 2022? Thank you. You're feeling really good about yourself. Your third chakra, your solar plexus, is on fire right now. You're full of confidence. You're very happy. You're very successful. And you shine. And this mad-ass ex of yours can't stand it. They're in the exact opposite energy. And they really just want to take everything they can away from you. Because they're jealous, they're envious, and they're unhappy. You have a lot of willpower. Obviously, because you put in so much work on yourself. $37 breaks down to a 10. You have put in the work. You've been loyal. You've been dedicated to transforming yourself. And there are people in your past that are seeing that, seeing the evidence of that. And they hate it. And they're jealous. And they just want to take it from you. But don't allow them to. Just keep them blocked and keep them in the past, because that's where they belong. You left them behind for a reason. What else does Taurus and their cross watchers need to know for February 2022? Thank you. The bottom of the deck It's the door to personal healing and happiness. That's exactly what you've done, Taurus or Cross Watcher. You have entered through this door. You have healed yourself on all levels, and you're completely happy and abundant. 34 is a 7. You're a very good partner to anyone in any way that you could be a partner in. You're a good friend. You might even be in a good, healthy relationship now. And if you aren't, you will be soon. Everyone that you deal with, your friends, your family, your co-workers, your bosses, your landlords, or whatever, they're all positive relationships here. Because you put in the work and you have really achieved a lot in transforming yourself. At the top of the deck is blossoming abundance for you, Taurus. You could very well have Gemini in your chart, 3rd house of Gemini. Siblings, short distance travel, siblings, short distance travel, friends, platforms, social media, and contracts. This is an old expired contract that this person wants to trick you into keeping open just for your money, just to keep you blocked and stuck and trapped, to turn your life to shit again. Shame on them. The 2 cards that came out clarifying the Lovers reverse and the Privileged Lady is the 6th chakra, the 3rd eye chakra. You see things very clearly. You've really tapped into your chakras here. Your 2nd, your 3rd, and your 6th are definitely all in the upright and working very powerfully on your behalf. You're tapping into your creativity. You're very passionate about your creative projects here. You're very happy. You're very confident. You're very bold. And it shows in your creative projects. The willpower that you have to overcome, help others with your healing work. You are a healer, and this person can't stand it. So just keep on doing you. You're very unconditionally loving. You're very safe. You're very solid. You're very grounded. You're very dependable. And you have a very peaceful home environment. '51 breaks down to a 6, 6th house of Virgo. You could have Virgo in your chart, but you diligently work on yourself every day to improve your reputation and your physical health daily. And then you spread that love and that healing to others through your humanitarian work. This is something to be very proud of, Taurus. The divine is proud of you. The universe is proud of you. Just keep moving forward. Do not entertain anyone from the past who has done nothing but use you, who have made you very unhappy, who have betrayed you over and over again, who have broken your heart. Because they haven't changed. And they can't stand that you have. Your light irritates the shit out of them because they're evil karmics. You just keep doing you and you keep shining bright. 10 of Swords reversed. Again. 2 different decks. 10 of Swords. This person has abandoned you, betrayed you over and over again. There is no communication, and there shouldn't be. There's no need for there to be communication. The situation is over. You have healed and you've put the past behind you. You've released it. You've been given revelations. You've been protected from sadness because you've healed it. You've released it. You've been given revelations in your dreams about this person and this situation. You've put in the work. You've transformed. 17 breaks down to an 8. You have completely transformed yourself, and you're still transforming. And this other person absolutely refuses and resists change because this other person has chosen the wrong path. The 2 of Wands in the reverse. This King of Cups, this karmic King of Cups in reverse, they don't help anyone. And they're just looking for you to help them. And they don't even deserve it. They didn't do anything for you but break your heart and betray you. You're full of love and wisdom, and this other person is not. They're full of hate and stupidity. I just saw 31 on the counter. This person is still repeating karmic cycles. Because they don't want to change. They don't want to evolve. They don't want to be better. They don't want to do better. They don't want to feel better. They just want the easy way out. And you have victory over anyone who would attack you, Taurus or Cross Watcher. And this person could very well be wanting to come in and attack you. Especially if they know that you don't want to have anything to do with them. If you block them, you have boundaries with this person. They could very well just be trying to get in contact with you just to try to fight with you and argue with you. And try to convince you about how you were wrong and blah, 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 blah. But it's all weak and pathetic. You're not wrong. If you were wrong, you wouldn't be happy, blessed, and abundant and helping others and inspiring others to heal themselves. What else does Taurus and their cross watchers need to know? And this person's self-value and their self-worth and their money and their possessions and how they feel about their bodies is down in the shitter, while yours has definitely increased and is in the positive. So what else does Taurus and their cross watchers need to know? Yep, this person's very imbalanced. Temperance in the reverse. They have Sagittarius in their chart. 9 of Wands is Sagittarian energy. This person has Sagittarius in their chart. They're very unbalanced. They're ungrounded. They're chaotic. Reconciliation is not possible with this person. I just saw 33 on the counter. So the link is in the description box below for all the angel numbers. This person might be wanting to come in and reconcile, just so they can come in and use you some more. But it's fake. They just want to disturb your peace and disturb your joy and try to take what they can take from you. They've offended you highly. They don't need to regain your favor because they haven't done anything to deserve it. The only thing the only change that's happened for them is their situation has gotten worse, intense, and shittier. Because they refuse to change. Their finances are in the toilet. Their self-esteem is in the toilet. They're miserable. They're mad. They're unhappy. They're aggressive. Their health is declining. They might even be out of work. They're just looking for a meal ticket. Temperance is card 35. Breaks down to an 8. This person refuses to change and transform themselves. This person is all about sex and death and secrets and lies. They still have secrets and they're still lying. They're a con artist. And they're only concerned with your money. Because the 8th house of Scorpio is about other people's money. Instead of focusing on ways that they can improve their own money by, I don't know, cutting off this privileged lady and getting their shit together and get a job or manage their money better or something. Stop being so chaotic and miserable and fucking mean and brutal. Because Sagittarians, whenever they're in the reverse, they are brutal and they are mean. Because they're freaking miserable. And they just want to make everybody else miserable too. What else does Taurus and their cross watchers need to know for the month of February 2022? Please and thank you, Holy Spirit. 4 of Swords reversed. Because this person has taken the wrong path in their life and continue to stay on that wrong path. To be brutal and mean, to betray people. 4 Swords in reverses, they can't rest. They can't focus, they can't meditate. They're really losing their shit and they're going crazy. This person is not living their mission. They're not protected against slander and impious people because they are the slanderers. They are impious. They don't have any respect for anyone because they don't have respect for themselves. If they did have respect for themselves, they would be making healthy choices for themselves and changing their lives and themselves. But no, this person doesn't want to do the work. Because they're afraid and they're lazy, which makes them stupid and karmic and untrustworthy. This is someone who you trusted in the past and they've betrayed your trust over and over and over again. And they're coming back, or they want to come back to do the same shit. They haven't learned. You have. The next card that came out is the 5 of Wands. They're very jealous. They're very envious. They're coming back for chaos and conflict. They're just wanting to compete for your time, your love, your attention, your money. Same old shit, different day. Five is the 5th house of Leo. Romance, children, pets, creativity, matters of the heart, and risk-taking. The 5th house means something to you, Taurus and Crosswatcher, because you've made your life meaningful. You've healed yourself. You've done the work on yourself. You've changed your situation, your environment. You've cut out people that were toxic and no good for you. And this other person doesn't value the 5th house at all. You've taken huge risks for yourself, and they've all paid off. You're the Empress, male or female, but you're just very loving. You're very compassionate. You're very passionate and creative. You take care of yourself. You're very intelligent and professional. You take care of your home and family. You take great pride in your work and your home and your family. But you don't take no shit either. So these karmics really just need to just see you as a role model instead of as their prey. 26 breaks down to an 8. You've transformed your whole life. You've overcome all of the secrets and the sex and the deception and the lies and all of the hidden things and all of the black magic that was done against you, if that applies to your situation. And for a lot of you, it has, because this person does negative energy spell work against you. And they have the entire time that you've known each other. Because they're narcissistic takers. They're very selfish and greedy and money hungry. Male or female. So, Taurus, you're very abundant. You have policies that you stick by. You have ambition. And you've won judgments. The universe defends you. The universe has blessed you and given these other people in your life karma. And the universe and the divine protects all of those who seek the truth. And all of those who go through their door to personal healing and happiness and transform. You've risen above this chaos and this conflict and this jealousy. Ten of Cups reversed. This is someone that you shared a home with. And they made you very unhappy. So you created your own happiness by healing yourself and moving out and moving on. And now this person's just mad and sad, and they just want you to come back so they can trap you some more, like I said. Because they won't do the work. They don't have commitment, dedication, and loyalty. But you do. You've done it. You're still doing it. 71 breaks down to an 8. They refuse to transform while they see you transforming, and they're jealous. You're a divine warrior. They're not. You have confused these wicked karmics. And the universe and the divine has brought you victory and peace. Because you moved on and you've moved out and you've healed and you've released the past. You've forgiven them, but you've blocked them. You don't want to have anything to do with them. This is death in reverse. This person refuses to change. They don't want this karmic cycle to end with you. But you've ended it. And this person's health and longevity is being negatively affected because they refuse to clean up their karmic cycles. Holy Spirit, please clarify a Ten of Swords reversed. Yep. Page of Pentacles in reverse. They refuse to learn anything new, do anything new. They just want to continue to do the same old shit. What's the definition of insanity? Doing the same shit over and over and over again and expecting different results and not getting them. This person's insane and losing their minds. Temperance in reverse. With the Four of Swords reversed. They can't rest, they can't focus, they can't meditate. All they think about is you and how you got away from them and how you're doing good and they're not. Please clarify the Two of Wands reversed. I shit you not, this is the Emperor in reverse. This King of Cups in reverse is the Emperor in reverse. They have Aries in their chart and they are controlling, dominating, possessive, manipulative, immature. And they're letting a karmic feminine demasculinize them. And they're just mirroring that energy onto other people to take away other people's power and authority because they don't have it themselves. So they exert their power and authority over other people. Well, it ain't working for you no more. You've nexted their asses. Yep. Temperance in reverse. Eight of Cups. You've walked away from this person. This is in the same pile as change. You've moved out and you've moved on and away from this person. And they've only gotten crazier and more miserable since you've left. That's the only way they've changed. You've left them. You are working very hard and still doing so. 88. Check out that angel number. We have a couple of 11s here too. So check out 1111. It's about your stability, your foundation. You have rebuilt your foundation from the ground up. And it's sturdy and it's solid. The universe is blessing you. You're divinely protected. Don't let this person take away everything that you've worked so hard for. Ten of Pentacles reversed. This person is broke because they're still financially tied to a privileged lady. Baby mama, ex-wife, current wife, whatever the situation is. But they're still giving their money. That's why they want your money. This would be a very wise or a very unwise financial investment for you. Financial, spiritual, emotional, physical, whatever. It's not for you. And you know it. 1010. So check that angel number out as well. That's about. It's the end. As well as 999. This situation has ended. It is done. It is finished. And this person's pathetic attempts to rekindle this connection is fucking retarded. Go do the work on yourself. Go do the work that this Empress has done. Stop being the Emperor in reverse. Take responsibility for your life and yourself and your actions, your words and your thoughts and your emotions and your finances. Take your power back from this privileged lady, this karmic feminine that's got you by the balls. Don't be trying to take anyone else's power and authority away from them because you have given yours away. That is weak and pathetic. Please clarify the Five of Wands and the Lovers reversed and the privileged lady. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. The Emperor in reverse and this privileged lady. Y'all are both codependent. And it's all about money. You need to do the work for yourself. Stop looking for fucking handouts. And Emperor in reverse, you're not single. So stop acting like you are. This privileged lady keeps you imprisoned in this loveless marriage for money. It's toxic, it's codependent, and it's stupid. Do the work for yourself that Taurus has done for themselves. Or not. But the one that's done the work, that is getting their abundance now, they're very abundant and happy and in service of others, they're moving forward in victory and success. Because they've transformed and they've done the work. This Taurus Empress or the Empress that is the cross watcher, they're just very successful, while you're not. Five of Pentacles, out in the cold, alienated, lonely, and broke, in poverty, and in poor health. And you have no one to blame but yourself, Karmics. This person who is abundant and has done the work and have transformed their whole life, they worked really, really hard for it. They faced all their fears. They've healed from the past. They've released the past by forgiving, but not forgetting. They've created boundaries. They work very hard for their own stability. They work very hard to increase their self-value, their self-worth, their money, their possessions, and how they feel about their body, because they have gotten healthy. They've released old mental patterns that didn't serve them, and old belief systems that didn't serve them, and old emotional patterns that didn't serve them. It takes tremendous courage and strength to do so. Because really, there can be no change without progress. And you cannot progress without struggle and conflict. And challenge. Cancer energy. They could have it anywhere in their chart or in any of their houses. But they've moved forward and they're continuing to move forward. They've turned their back on you and everyone else in the past that have done them dirty like this. 5555 on the counter. It's about change, challenge, struggle, progress. There's great positive changes happening for the Empress, this Taurus. And there's great change happening for you too, Emperor in reverse. But your change isn't so good until you stand up for yourself and do the work for yourself. This is not about what you think it's about. You're not getting any fucking handouts from this person, period. Figure it out for yourself, Karmics. Pertho in reverse for the Karmics. Rado in the upright for this Taurus Empress person. Let's start with Pertho in the reverse. It means destiny, and the key word is risk. You didn't take the risk to pursue your destiny. That's a Two of Wands in reverse. You just wanted to control and manipulate and try to possess this Empress, this Taurus, this Queen of Pentacles that left your ass behind. They're not coming back. They know better. The rune is associated with inevitability and fate. You didn't take a risk towards your destined path with this person. And now your inevitability chained to fate, getting karma. Your karma is to sit and watch the Empress get more and more and more abundant, more popular, more loved, while you suffer. But you don't have to suffer if you don't want to, but you're a karmic by definition, so you'll just continue to watch and stalk and project and still lack accountability because you don't care enough to do the hard work. Because you're lazy and stupid, Karmics. A young man walks a tightrope. He may fall, but he continues forward as he cannot do otherwise. You didn't move forward. You just stood in one place and went backwards. Now you're falling off the tightrope. You have no one to blame but yourself. Take responsibility for that. The card celebrates beauty of the unexpected. Well, you don't find a beauty in the unexpected. You hate the unexpected. That's why you resist change. You don't like change. And highlights the fact that if one is not willing to take risks, one cannot realize one's dreams. You didn't take a risk. You're still not taking risks. That's why it's in the reverse. And that is why your dreams are not coming true. Like this Empress's dreams are coming true. Excessive fear of the unknown paralyzes us. That's exactly what has happened to you. Excessive fear of the unknown has paralyzed you. And now you're falling off the tightrope. And it's blocked your plans. Because your plans were malicious and spiteful and negative and evil. This card urges us to abandon ourselves to our destiny. Your destiny is your north node. So look at your birth chart on cafeastrology.com. Put in your birth information and find out what your north node is. Then look up the positive aspects of that sign and see where that sign falls into that house. That is your destiny. And you absolutely did not follow your destiny. That's how you achieve your destiny. Find out where your north node is placed in what house. Date of birth, time of birth, place of birth. And live up to that. That's exactly what this Empress did. That's exactly how they earned the title of Empress, because they have earned that status because they're in their north node. They're in their purpose. That is the reason for their being on this planet. The north node. Your destiny. Tap into it. Or not. But that's how you do it. Let's meditate on our sense of danger. Are we brave or fearful? Well, this Taurus Empress is brave. Those who don't take risks towards their destiny are definitely fearful. Do we launch ourselves headfirst into situations, or are we plagued by doubts and tend not to act? Well, the Empress, this Taurus in this situation, they launch themselves headfirst into situations, despite if they're afraid or not. They just do it anyway when they know that it's the right thing to do. Whereas you, the Emperor in reverse, you're plagued by doubts and you don't act on anything. One moment, please. Sorry about that. That was an important phone call I needed to deal with. So, this card urges us to abandon ourselves to our destiny. This Emperor in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, didn't do that. Emperor in reverse is Aries, Taurus energy in the reverse, and King of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy in the reverse. They can have any of those signs and any placements in their chart. And it is their choice to be and stay in the reverse. Let's meditate on our sense of, we already said all that. What relationship do we have with others whose mentality is very different from our own? Well, this Empress energy, this Taurus, the one that's done the work, the one that's very abundant, this Empress, they don't have a relationship with this person anymore. They walked away from them because their mentality is very different from their own. They have a lack mentality. The Empress has an abundance mentality. And the proof is in the pudding. You can see it reflect in each of these people's lives. For better or for worse. Do we avoid them or think that they may indeed enrich us? Well, the Emperor in reverse is seeing the Empress as a means to an end, a way to enrich themselves. And the Empress is avoiding the Emperor in reverse because that is exactly the order. That is divine order. That is karmic justice. That is the Emperor in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, getting their karma. Pertho helps us to open ourselves to the world and to others. It enhances our empathy and makes us eager to learn new cultures and alternate ways of living. So the Emperor in reverse, the karmic masculine, you need to open yourself to the world and to others. Open your heart chakra. Stop resisting change. Make healthy choices for yourself. Do the work on your self-esteem, your self-value, your self-worth, and your own finances. And stop looking for a meal ticket. This Empress is not going to keep enabling you and your very toxic behaviors. It's time to enhance your empathy and your eagerness to learn new ways of living. But you're not doing that. So, this is the card for the Taurus that is the Empress. Righto. It means Chariot of the Sun. We saw the Chariot too. Double confirmation. Cancer energy. Victory, success, and forward movement. Going towards the sun. The future. Illumination. Abundance. Happiness. The key word is travel. The Empress is traveling. They've already traveled. They've already moved on. And now they're spiritually traveling because the Empress is ascending. The Empress has changed their life and is continuing to do the work to keep the transformation intact. The card is associated with travel and the physical sense as well as the symbolic sense. The horseman rides his steed proudly towards his goals, while the sun rises and begins its journey across the sky. The horseman is the Empress. The Empress is riding their chariot proudly towards their goals. And the sun rising it just means that it's a brand new day. Brand new cycle. And the Empress is on their journey across the sky. Ascension. The meaning of the card is that of progress towards a greater consciousness. The Taurus Empress or the Cross Watcher Empress, and the Taurus can be anywhere in their chart. They could have Libra or Cancer as well anywhere in their chart, whether it's in natal planets or in their houses. But this Empress is in the upright here. And the journey is meant to be understood both physically and metaphorically. Because this Empress is moving physically and spiritually toward abundance, in abundance. Victory, success, and forward movement on all levels. Rado invites us to have faith in our dreams and get closer to them so we get to the root of our wishes and therefore through a thorough understanding of our nature. That's what this journey is all about. Understanding your true nature. Getting healthy. Being healthy, staying healthy, making healthy choices for yourself. This journey is about self-mastery. And whenever you master yourself and have faith in your dreams, you move forward in victorious success and abundance. But it takes work. It takes a long time. It takes loyalty, dedication, and commitment and hard work to do whatever it takes without infringing on other people's rights. It's about earning it justly and fairly and respectfully. Acting independently will make us stronger and more aware of our limitations. That's exactly what this Empress did. They did it on their own with very minimal assistance. How independent are we? The Empress is independent. The Emperor in reverse is not. As we've plainly seen. Nine of Pentacles in reverse is codependence. It's not independence. This is independence. This is not. This Aries Taurus with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in her chart, they're not independent. And they're not in their power. Because they want to control and manipulate and dominate. It's not how shit works. How much do we depend on the judgment of others? That's exactly why they're still connected to this privileged lady. This ex-wife, current wife, baby mama, whatever. They're afraid to be judged by that person and everyone around them for ditching them. This karmic feminine deserves to be ditched. And so does this Emperor in reverse. Are we able to move ahead on our own? The Empress did, and still doing so. The Emperor in reverse They're still chained to this karmic feminine. Whatever. That's their choice. That's what being stuck and frozen in fear and not willing to change gets you. How discouraged do we become at the first sign of difficulty? Well, the Emperor in reverse is nothing but discouraged. The Empress, they don't let anything discourage them. They overcome their challenges. Do we wish to be elsewhere, free and unattached? Well, this Empress did more than just wish. They made it that a reality. They wanted to be the fuck away from this Emperor in reverse. So they moved, got themselves free, and unattached. They did the work on themselves on their own with very minimal assistance. The Empress is independent, single, available, not desperate, not looking. They're abundant. They're financially independent. While this Emperor in reverse is the exact opposite. Rado increases self-esteem and our inner balance. The Empress, this Taurus, Libra, Cancer, anywhere in their chart. They increased their self-esteem and their inner balance. They did the work. They did everything they were supposed to do with no regrets. So, karmic masculine, you have no right to come in and try to disturb the Empress's peace now, just because you're miserable and in poverty, because you don't want to do the work to change your own fucking situation. Handle your own shit. Or not. The choice is yours. This is the end of the reading. I just want to thank y'all for all of your support of my channel and all the ways that you do. I do appreciate it very much. I also appreciate my new subscribers and my commenters. I really appreciate all of this. So thank y'all so much. Y'all been a huge blessing to me. I really enjoy putting information out there to help others change their lives. My only prayer is that I'm able to motivate everyone to do whatever it takes to transform themselves and their lives, to improve their lives and make them better so they can be happy, abundant, and joyful and free. That is my mission. And to speak the truth and to be my authentic self using my skills and abilities to do that. Have a wonderful rest of your month, and I'll talk to y'all soon.